Hi everyone, this is Julie with Ready Set Stamp, and today we're going to make a very cute little chick box. So let's get started. I have the base of the chick box and it looks like this. This is from My Scrap Chick and it is actually called Chick Box, so that's what you do a search for. And I am using the Easter Punnies from CardzTV, and it says have an extra special Easter. I did put a little bit of yellow down this side, a little bit of yellow down this side, and this I cut on my own. It's really easy to just notch it out, so that's what I did for this. So let's get started on the actual box itself. This one with the little portion up here, this is the front of the box, and then this is the tail end of the box. So with this is the little hair, so this is where we're going to put the eyes and everything. So since it's flat, let's go ahead and do that right now. I have my little, let's see, quick stick. This is really nice. If you guys haven't seen one of these before, it is sticky on one end and you can turn it to add more sticky if it gets unsticky. And then it has this pokey side on one end, which I accidentally bent, but anyway, it's got a pokey side on one end and then a flat side on this end. So I tend to use the pokey side more for things. So let's get started here. I've got two eyes that I need to put on, and I've gone ahead and glued the black portion to the eye here. See that? So I've gone ahead and put that on there already. So what I'm going to do is just add a little bit of glue to the back of each of these. And actually I can just use this glue right here. This is the Zig 2-way glue pen. This is the fine pen. It's got a really nice fine tip on there. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on this right here and a little bit of glue on this one right here. So I will push this and flip this over right here and adhere this down. And I'll move that down just a little bit. There we go. And then I will do that with this one as well. Flip this over for the other little eye and put that one right here. This is so cute. So this is what the two eyes, whoa, that just removed itself. Okay, so this is what the two eyes look like. Let me put that back and then show you guys again. So there's the two cute little eyes, and it has a sweet little beak to it. This is what the beak looks like, just a little smiley face kind of. So I am going to use this sticky thing to kind of hold this down a bit. I'll move it over here so you guys can see what I'm doing, and I'm just going to add some glue right here. Now I'm going to flip this around and put the little mouth right on it like this, which is way cute. Super adorable. So there is that. So let me show you that so you see the face. Isn't that so sweet? So now what I'm going to do, I've gone ahead, these are the two wings, and I've gone ahead and inked them with orange around the edges, a very light orange. This is with, I think it is called Mandarin if I'm not mistaken, and that is from Tim Holtz. So I'm going to go ahead and add the wings on this side, and I'm going to add this with some Scotch tacky glue. So I'll just add a little bit of glue onto the side here. You can also do some mounting foam on there. I think that would be sweet as well. So I'm trying to glue all the little flat things onto the side first, and then we'll go ahead and assemble the box. So again, I'm just going to take some glue on the back of this other wing on the other side, and you guys will see how quickly this really does go together, and it's super sweet for Easter coming up. So there's that. So now I have both wings adhered to both sides here, and that little bit of little accent that I did around the edges by inking the edges just makes it stand out just a little bit, and I do think it would have done well if I would have put mounting foam on this, but I didn't, so I just didn't have any downstairs here. Normally I've been filming here in my kitchen rather than in my craft room because my craft room isn't as big as my other one used to be. So the filming is a lot more condensed in that room. So for that reason, I like to come down to the kitchen and film after I've cut everything. So I've gone ahead and glued all the little edges around here. And they have little notches in them like you would when you're sewing. And what that does is it helps you bend it around the corners. So I'm going to stick with one side first and then bend this in, and you just do it to the shape of the box here, and I'm going to hold it inside like this for a few seconds, really to just get this to adhere nicely. So I'll hold that in place for a little bit, and then we'll work on the other side here in just a second. Okay, so that side got nice and glued down, so I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side here. Glue that down and glue this into place. You can kind of see it's got a little bit of an arch here at the top to go along this area here, and I'm just going to hold it down really nicely while this glues together. And I'm going to do the exact same thing for the back side. So you guys won't see me do the backside portion, but this is exactly what I'm doing on all 4 sides, is gluing this down like this and just holding it just a little bit because it needs a little bit of holding before you move on to the next section here. So this is it all glued together, you guys. Isn't that so cute, this little chickie? He is so adorable. And I would say that it is about the size, if you look beneath here, of a bar of soap. So if you're kind of wondering, well, what can fit inside of it? So just think a bar of soap is probably exactly the size of what this will fit in here. So I plan on putting a few little treats in here. So now that I've got all this, and here's my cute little tag, we are going to put this all together. I'll put some goodies and wrap it all up and show you how cute this can be all wrapped up. Okay guys, so I've gone ahead and put a little bit of tissue inside to kind of raise up the height level in there. And then I added these cute little candies, and these candies are called buttons, Cadbury buttons, and they are from, they might even be Nestle buttons, but anyway, they're from England, and I have a local store around here that carries them, which is really nice, and it just reminds me so much of my grandma, so I love it so much. So what I thought would also be cute, if I have a chance to make any one of my critters into a girl, I'm going to. So she is going to be a girl with this sweet little flower in her hair. I have a zot here to put this on. So I've got a little zot, and I will add that to the back of this. When you're dealing with paper flowers, the best thing to do is put the flower to the zot and get your finger behind the zot and pull it off. Don't pull the paper off, otherwise you will pull the paper and the zot and it won't come off all at one time. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put this little flower, let's see, where do I want this? I kind of like it in the corner like that. Isn't that so sweet? Okay, so there's that. So now what I'm going to do is wrap this up in some cellophane and then come back and show you what it looks like with the darling little gift tag on it. So let me finish this and come right back. So here it is, guys, with the sweet little flower in her hair, the little chick box with the sweet little candies, the adorable little sentiment on this. I think this is such a sweet and thoughtful gift to give to someone, and I think anybody would love a little treat like this. I mean, it's a little something to do, but it just says, hey, I'm thinking about you and hope you're having a really great day. So I love stuff like this. I hope you do too. Have a great day, everybody, and stay tuned until the next video.